Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldran, and today we are back in Star Trek Online for the current seasonal event, First Contact Day. It happens every year, hence seasonal. And today we've got, for this particular event, we have a pretty unique and something I'm looking forward to for a reward, and that is Special Equipment Pack Federation Mission Scout Ship. Now this comes with a couple of manuals and stuff, training manuals. You get 3 of them, different ranks, and these can be used to, I believe, teach any bridge officer the ability to. Basically, it's you send out, you deploy Federation mission scout ships that damage and debuff targets, and it's a single target damage and debuff. I believe it probably might be something similar to. Hold on, I got console here. Is it this one? Yes, Swarm Matrix. Um, I'm assuming it might be like this. I'm not 100% certain, but other than like this being a little bit different, um, basically this is something similar. It sends out swarms of drones. It does a certain amount of damage, and it's got a timer on it. This one, I believe, you have to be pointing at the enemy directly and within range to fire it off. I'm assuming that these are similar to those. I'm not 100% certain, but it'd be a bridge officer ability rather than a console. Um, but yeah, it sounds nice. I love, my current character is rocking a carrier. I'm building my carrier still, and this will definitely go good with that. But this also comes with Federation Scout Mission Starship Hangar Pets, which is also awesome because they're elite hangar pets. Um, I don't have the ability to get elite ones yet, or any elite hangar pet yet. I'm part of a guild. Well, technically, I'm like the only person in the guild right now because everybody left. But I don't have. Where is it? Right here. Starbase right there. Um, this is ultra rare, which is basically I think these are the elite uh, hanger pets that you can get from uh, being in the fleet. But I don't, as you can see, I don't have it yet, and um, getting these will be awesome. Uh, yeah, elite Federation mission scout ship equipment and abilities. Okay, so they got a 360 phaser beam array. They got 2 of those, and they got one 360-degree photon torpedo. All right, tractor beam 3, aceton beam 2, faster than standard runabouts. So if you got runabouts for your hangar pets, I guess these might be better. I don't know. I can't remember the layout for them, but these are faster. So if they have the same layout, these would probably be better. Um. Oh, and the training manuals. Once you've collected this, after you've completed your 14 days, the right thing there. You can recollect these again. So say you put it on the wrong um, duty officers, and you can just go over here to reclaim rewards and stuff. It'll probably be under either space equipment or probably MISC, maybe. Might be under MISC. I don't know. So I assume it'd be in there anyways. But you also get, these are things you get every year. Launch toy rocket. It's pretty cool. This is you do on the ground. You shoot a rocket into the air. And then you get the Phoenix shuttle hollow emitter for space. These are based off of the Phoenix shuttle that Cochrane used to achieve warp drive. So, hence First Contact Day. And I don't know if this is kind of standard for this, but normally you get a box that has either 3 specialization upgrades or points, or 3 universal tech upgrades. But this one only seems to have 1 specialization point, which is kind of odd. But I don't know if that's just kind of what they do now for these ones. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done First Contact Day, so. Plus, you also get your standard reward for completing it the first time. You get the 25,000 dilithium, and then every day you complete after that, you get you get 8,000 immediately after that when you complete it again, and then each day you get 1,000 more, up to 50,000, which is pretty good. So if you're not into this, you can still get a lot of dilithium if you need dilithium. But yeah, we have like I said, I didn't say the time. It started today, earlier today. Today is April 8th, and this goes on until April 29th, 2 p.m. Well, that's 2 p.m. for me. So it'd be whatever it is for you. For me, this is Central Time, so whatever it is for you at 2 p.m., convert that from Central to your time. Anyways, I'm talking too much. You got 14 days to do it, so you got plenty of time to do it, and you'll have, if you can't do it, you can't do it. Do what you can, as many days as you can in a row. Then you can just buy it out if you have the Zen to do it. But I do recommend doing it as much as you can before you go to buying it, unless you got a ton of Zen and you don't really care. As you can see, I don't have enough to do it. Plus, I'm saving that for something else I'll be doing a video on later. But yeah, we have 3 options on how to complete this. You can only do only one of them counts a day. Obviously, you can do all of them, and there's no cooldown time on these really. But I'm going to be doing all 3 of them, so you get an idea what they are. And let's, I guess, go ahead and start with Synthwave TFO. Now, hopefully, these are better than the last event. The last event, some of the TFOs nobody was doing. So, modular rocket one, that one's usually done a lot. I see a lot of people doing that. They just go there and AFK. Synthwave, I'm trying to remember that one. I don't really remember that much. I know it's to do with Mars and stuff. Yeah, so hopefully people will be doing these.
Captains, it is with solemn purpose that we ask you to partake in this simulation. History is often a teacher. It lets us analyze our mistakes and our triumphs. Indeed, the lessons of history can help us to better ourselves. To this end, you will be taught the tragedy of the synth attack on Mars in 2385.
All right.
The synth are compromising the defense network. Engineers are stranded on the surface and need to be transported to safety. Rescued engineers can be beamed to transport vessels. The transports will rendezvous back at the orbital habitat to load additional refugees for evacuation. Engineers can also be transported to multiple starships. The synth are turning the defense net against targets on Mars. Activate those vessels to assist in the fight. Once resisting the synth advances, evacuate the engineers at the outer perimeter first.
It looks like the little mission briefing lasts a little bit longer than the actual beginning of the little timer here. Alright, so basically we gotta go rescue some ships from the synths. Yeah, this is just a simulation. Alright, they're all just spreading out. Gotta come up to these, hit rescue. Alright, gotta get 3 of these. And I think we gotta go back to the station over there and drop them off. How many do we gotta do? 50 of them? Alright, then we gotta destroy some stuff. Still fighting. Alright. Alright, I got 3 of them, so let's go back to the center. I believe that's where I gotta go. Right? Yeah. My ship's a bit slow. Let me speed up. I believe I have to go here, right? Or am I wrong on that? What do I gotta do? I think I've done this one like once. Where did I gotta bring them? Oh, are these it? Or are these? No, that's not it. These are more to pick up. Oh, are these like ones right here where they go? All right. I see what I'm doing wrong. All right. So you rescue them from these circles, and then you put them on these ships. Got it. So let's go ahead and do that and go back out and get some more. Go ahead and... Oh, they're flying away. That's all of them, so let's grab some more. And just immediately put them onto that ship. Right. All right. Yeah, I could have sworn you had to take them back to the space station there, but I guess not. All right. Keep flying away from me. Guess they are programmed to attack the ships, not me.
Defense satellites are turning to synth control. The operational area is about to get smaller.
Oh, I remember that.
To the next
Yeah.
defensive perimeter.
Get smaller and smaller, and you get damaged if you're outside. You see the line here. Can I bring you guys anywhere? All right. Bring them over here. Just gonna hold 2. They'll grab this one, then put it in.
The outer perimeter is lost. Fall back and rescue as many people as you can.
Yeah, there we go. Grab that one. All right. How many more do we need? Just make sure they don't destroy these guys. I guess they can get destroyed. All right, no one popped up here. Let's grab this. This is the transporter chip. All right. Probably pretty boring, so probably cut a lot of this out.
More satellites are coming under synth control. Operational area is approaching 50%.
All right, I'm full, so
Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here. Fall back!
let's get out of this bad zone now. Do I can drop any of these guys off anywhere? They're probably gonna use that one. Pretty sure at some point I can just drop them off here at the station. Might be able to do that now. Maybe not. I'm making any drop-off points that I can use. One right there, but he's probably gonna use it.
We're almost out of ships to bring survivors to. Bring any additional crews to the station and beam them over. It's only a matter of time before the defense net destroys everything on the surface.
One last one.
Beam up any remaining survivors and get them to the safe zone.
All right. Grab this one. How many more we got? Just got a few more. Alright, let's drop off at here.
Fall back to the station. The safe zone is only 15 kilometers in radius.
Alright.
The station is deploying additional transports and has begun evacuation procedures.
Fall back to the station perimeter. Do not let the synth through.
Beam these down.
All ships, total defense net corruption is imminent. Ensure as many transports escape the area as possible.
Form a tight perimeter. Keep the synth away from those transports until they can escape.
Transports en route to Beacon Alpha are requesting protection.
Right. Just have to defend these lines now, or lanes.
Transports are heading to Nav Beacon Beta. Defend them! Transports inbound to Beacon Gamma. Transports are en route to Beacons Alpha and Beta.
Sorry if I'm not talking too much.
Transports en route
Bit
to
focused.
Beacons Beta and Gamma.
Let's see here. Doing good so far.
Transports en route to both Alpha and Gamma beacons. Transports are heading to all three beacons. Keep them safe.
Alright. Still a lot of enemies. This one definitely takes a while to do. I do not see this as being a popular one to do.
That's the last transport.
Because how long
All
it
ships.
takes.
We've done all we can. Disengage at once.
There's a lot of these guys. There's a lot of them. All right. Getting close. Let's see. You got a timer? No. Oh wait, yeah, we do.
Computer halt
Oh wait,
program.
that's how many we saved.
Captains, the simulation is now concluded. Though it may not seem it, that was a fine showing. In the face of insurmountable odds, your actions would have saved many lives had you been present on that fateful day. Well done.
Yep. This is root beer, leaving simulation, warp out. Alright, so that was the first event that you can, or first thing you can do to participate in the event. As you can see, I got the first one done. And you got 14 days to do it, so, yeah, I don't remember doing that one as, well, I remember kind of doing it as I was playing it, and I can see this one being not a pretty big favorite one for people to do because it just takes a while to do. The model rockets doesn't take as long, I don't believe. One night in Bozeman Patrol, I don't know how long that takes. But I will be doing them here anyways, so just so you can see which ones people are playing, I guess, and which ones make more sense to play. But yeah, I definitely don't see this one being played a lot, so I was probably lucky getting into that. You know, this being the first day, you know, probably some new people playing, so they don't know that that's a really long one. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing you get is one of these, which is pretty cool. First contact day badge box. As you can see, you got several badges you can choose from. I think you can choose them. Unlocked all characters. Plus you got 150,000 XP bonus pool item. Oh, okay. Wait. Where's the? Is it? I'm confused here. Nothing popped up. There was no options. All I got was this. Did I not get a badge? There's these cool badges you can get. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and use this anyways because I like having those. Kind of buffs up all the time. Plus you get this, pretty standard for doing TFO. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I did not get a badge. You're supposed to get a badge in that. Let me go. Let me go check. All right, so somewhere in here will be the badges that you unlock. I know I've got a lot of these I've unlocked over the years of playing the game, but I am not sure exactly what ones are unlocked from this current event. So I don't know if any of these are new. I don't know. Oh, I think this is one of them. I'm pretty sure I saw this on the list. So did I automatically unlock them all? I thought it was supposed to be like a daily thing that you unlock them. All right, so let's do this next one. Modular rocket launch. I do enjoy this one. This is pretty good, and does seem to be pretty popular. So let's go ahead and do this one. It's been popular. I remember it being popular. There we go. Especially for the AFK players.
Welcome to the First Contact Day celebration.
Right. You should probably know what First Contact Day is if you know what Star Trek is. I'll go over the special event stuff. Yeah, basically what you do in here is you collect parts for your rocket. Get different zones over here, and over there. As you see, there's a giant statue of Cochrane. Basically, you're making a model ship of his ship. Let's see if we have AFK players. Oh, everybody's actually playing. Okay. But yeah, you go out here, you collect engine parts. What else? Shields. And what is it? Junk. You have a chance of getting junk or a part that you need.
A large cache of parts has been discovered. Grab as many pieces as you can. You found a stabilizer part. Take it back to your workstation.
Okay.
Looks like an extra part got separated from the pile.
I don't remember doing that last year, or last time I played. Alright, so I've got, as you can see, I've got a shield in. Let's go over here, grab one of these. As you can see, it's first come, first serve, so you gotta find the shiny ones. Oh, there's one right there. It's for the hull.
You found a hull part.
Ooh, I already found one
Take
right away.
it back to your workstation.
Bring that back. It's only a green quality. Same with the shield. So next we have to go get the engine. So find one quick. Here we go. Got plenty of time to do it. I still got 3 minutes. So one of the things you can do is grab at least one part that you need.
You found an engine part.
Bring it back.
Take it back to your workstation.
Put it in and
Forest fires have been reported in the area. Responders arriving soon. Be careful.
yep, get watch out for forest fires. Now you can see here, I've got one of each. You know, like green quality, basically done, but I can go ahead and grab parts and stuff, and I have a chance to upgrade to better parts. And you can see there's blue and there's purple quality. Does it go up to yellow? Does it go up to legendary? I can't remember.
You found a stabilizer
Yeah,
part.
blue one.
Take it back to your workstation. Spiders are crawling out of the parts pile.
Yep, spiders come out. Let's see any spiders come out. They come out of somebody else's part pile. Looks like some people are getting some good ones. Oh, sorry, I got here first, bud. Sorry. Oh, there wasn't really much in there anyways. Let's see here. Because I need better engine, better hull. Oh, nice.
You found a hull part.
Bring
Take
that back.
it back to your workstation.
That's a good one. I know I don't need to upgrade that any further. I can go to the other ones and try to get more better parts on that. So I go to engine because I've already got a blue shield. So go for engine.
This engine part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
All right, one more time. Hopefully I get something quick enough. Doesn't look like it. All right. Gotta go back to my ship. Or my little rocket.
The collection round is over. It's time to adjust the parts you have. Return to your workbench and use the leftover junk that you're carrying to make your parts better. Each piece of junk you use can be adjusted to make a new part, but it's not guaranteed to be an improvement. Keep working until you run out of time, or
jump. Okay. So, my hull's pretty good, so I don't have to adjust that. I do need adjust. Okay, good thing I already have a good one. Otherwise that would have been well. I mean, thankfully I should say thankfully it doesn't downgrade. Now I did get an upgrade right there for my engines, so that was good. Hull's still better than that. All right, let's try again. Nope. Best I can do, I think. I got one more try. Somebody's saying trying, really? Oh, there we. No, wait, what was that? Did I just now get my endeavor reward? Or no, wait, what was that? Yeah, that counted towards my endeavor stuff. All right, so yeah, apparently doing that counted as harvesting materials on ground. It was like 6 of them you had to do. That's kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, that one, I like that one. You know, it's pretty simple, pretty quick to do. Definitely a lot faster than the first one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. One night in the Bozeman Patrol. Is this a ground patrol or a space patrol? I can't remember. I guess we'll find out.
Good, you made it. I wasn't looking forward to dealing with this by myself. Our hollow emitters are doing their job, and the bombings should happen soon. Once that's finished, we can get started.
All right. What's happening here?
I said this might happen. Something to do with the effect of chronoton flux on short-term memory. Hey, gotta love temporal mechanics.
All right, time travel.
Yeah, we've been sent back in time to fix a problem. It's April 4th, 2063, the day before First Contact. This is the missile complex where humanity's first warp-capable vessel was launched.
All right, what's the problem?
The Borg are the problem. They're here, and they're trying to change history in their favor. History says the Borg failed because of Picard and the crew of the Enterprise, but as of now, history's wrong. Somehow the Borg managed to pull victory from the jaws of defeat tonight. We're here to make sure that doesn't happen.
What was that about hollow emitters?
Right now, we're effectively invisible inside this hollow shield. Once we're ready to move out, we'll drop it, and our personal emitters will kick in. Think of them as a sophisticated disguise kit. They'll make us look like we belong here. To the locals, we'll look like a band of 21st century humans wandering around the woods of Montana. Any other questions?
All right. Okay, so Prepare yourself. All right. Just deactivate.
Right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly.
Okay.
So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished off the Borg vessel.
We are the Borg. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Resistance is futile.
After all this time, they still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable.
All right. Just gotta take out some Borg. Get to the complex.
Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors.
I think I did this mission like once. I don't think I ever did it after I did it the first time it came out.
I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. The Cardenas people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on. Okay, my tricorder's picking up multiple subspace comm signals in the area.
All right. Enterprise away team.
Some of them are Starfleet, but they're coming from inside the missile silo. Probably protecting Zephram Cochrane. The rest of the signals are coming from the southwest. Any guesses as to the source?
The Borg.
Got it in one.
Yay.
Looks like they managed to send down a few landing parties before their ship blew up. Chances are they're here to make our lives difficult. I think it's time we return the favor.
All right, let's move out. All right, so we gotta go take out some more Borg. Pretty simple. I'm using an energy weapon, or not energy weapon, but a kinetic weapon, so I don't have to use the thing to make it so I can fire at the Borg again.
Heads
Don't
up,
have
there are
to
drones ahead.
cycle through energies.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
All right. That group is done. Oh, and I believe you can shoot at these two, right? Yep. It's like the only time you can shoot at something like that in these games, in these missions.
There are lights over there. Looks like a camp of some kind. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead. Some of them are Borg.
What do you want? Get away from us!
You will be assimilated. You will adapt to serve the collective.
What the hell are those things? Robots? Zombies? Robot zombies?
Exactly.
I was afraid something like this would happen. Take out those drones. Okay, we're gonna need to do a memory wipe on the locals. They can't remember the Borg.
All right.
Setting your tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work.
Sorry, but you're not going to remember a thing. Also, give me your items. Forget. Take nap and forget. Forget. And give me your items.
All right, this area is clear. Picking up Borg signals to the north, though.
All right. Some more Borg to take out. People to knock out, make them forget.
Apparently, resource node 01 is a garbage dump. Smells wonderful. There must be something of tactical value here. Let's make sure they don't find it.
Alright, let's go further on.
Great. This place smells and it's swarming with drones. Take them down.
Can't click on it. There we go. Big old explosion. A few more Borg.
Let's see if we can figure out what they were looking for here.
Search for clues.
Power amplifiers. Copper tubing. And lithium batteries. Oh, hell. I think I know what they're doing here, and it's not good.
Alright.
Fair point. I think they're trying to build a transporter. They might have lost their ship, but there's a lot of Borg still in Enterprise. If they can beam those drones down here, this situation will go from bad to worse.
Alright. Recommendations.
Complex isn't far. Let's make sure it's secure and then work on finding and dealing with this bootleg transporter.
Alright, let's move out.
No sign of the Borg. Run a scan. Make sure Picard's team is all accounted for.
Alright. Some music playing.
I'm picking up Starfleet comm badges inside the bar and... Hold on. More Starfleet comm badges inbound, but they're on Borg drones.
That all of them? Alright. Oops. No, I mean, click that. I don't think they spotted me.
Okay, the perimeter's clear. I'm thinking that transmission tower's our next stop.
Alright. Right up there. Good, bring out some help. Why not? I have them, might as well use them. Although it does clutter up the screen a bit. Alright. Borg over here. Let's hit that. There we go.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling their transporter.
Alright, there we go. So make a defender.
This won't
Oh,
take
yep.
long. They're using a simple modulating cipher. All right, this one's done. Let's go. Two to go. Stay sharp. They know we're up to something. Two to go. Stay sharp. They know we're up to something.
Hey, where am I bringing you? Over there. Okay.
Taking fire here. Do something about that, okay?
More bad guys. Here they come.
They're onto us. Security protocols just spiked, and not in a good way. Two down, but that last one's gonna be a real bitch.
Alright, where's the last one at? Over here.
Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this.
We have analyzed your tactics. We have adapted. We are Borg.
Ooh, you tricky little... They're using a fractal self-replicating security protocol. I'll go as fast as I can. Got it. The transporter's out of commission.
Alright. What next? Beat the remaining Borg. Big one over here somewhere. Where are you? I saw one. Okay, we're dead.
I think we're through the worst of it. I'm not picking up any Borg activity in the area. Nice work.
Alright. And the next temporal crisis? Or the temporal crisis? Blah.
Over as far as you're concerned. I'll deal with all this Borg tech lying around. It's a mess, but my nanites will make short work of it. As for you, feel free to return to the present. Take a break, have a drink. You've definitely earned it.
Alright. Thank you. Bye. Alright, so that was the third thing you can do each day. Remember, you only have to do one of them. This is not too bad. Got a bit of a story to it. This has got a story to it too, but definitely takes longer. I know most people like doing space stuff, so might get slightly better odds of people doing this than normal TFOs because of its length. The patrol wasn't too bad, lengthwise. Model rocket, I would say, is probably, it's the shorter of the three, and you don't really have to do much. So people are probably gonna be more likely to do that one. So, but yeah, not too bad. Definitely looking forward to getting this reward. And yeah, remember you got until the 29th. So you got plenty of time to do it. 14 days is needed. Got plenty more days than 14 here. So, and again, you can also buy out if you are so inclined to do. And since this is a seasonal event, I believe it does not go in with this. Yeah, no, it doesn't work with the event campaign. So you will not be getting rewards for that. So, yeah. Other than that, yeah, pretty good. Definitely worth doing, I believe, in my opinion, especially if you are doing a carrier build. It doesn't matter what your profession is. You fly a carrier. Even if you're not doing a carrier build, say you're flying a ship that has like one hangar bay, it'd be great for. Even if you don't have a hangar bay, I guess it'd probably be good because you get this ability you normally wouldn't have on a non-hangar pet ship. It doesn't last as long as a normal. Well, I guess I should rephrase that. Normally, I'd say it doesn't last as long as a normal hangar pet, but then again, some hangar pets die pretty quickly. I know early on when I was playing with my current ship, my hangar pets were dying a lot quicker because I didn't have the better versions of those hangar pets. Wrong button. This one right here. Because I only had the standard ones. Now I got the advanced. The advanced ones last longer. Plus, I've got some stuff that increases their longevity and stuff like that. So, these being advanced, or I guess I should say, the ability that you get, the bridge officer ability you get. Even though it's probably not gonna last very long, it'll be very short duration. Probably would be decent on any build, really. But I think the main thing I'm looking forward to is these elite Federation mission scout ships, or hangar pets. Is this hangar pets? I think it just means a hangar pet group. I don't know if well, you might be able to reclaim it. If you can, that'd be nice, because for carrier builds, you do want 2 sets, like I have here for my current ones. Although I guess mixing words, mixing these I guess isn't bad, as long as they do the same type of damage, which these do, the same type of damage as the event ones. So, shouldn't have a problem mixing them up. Yeah. I don't think there's really anything else. I think I've gone over everything. Yeah. If you liked my video, leave a like and all that good stuff. Got any questions, I'll, try to answer best I can. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.